Hi, life is short and money is everything. Today in this video we are going to let you know about some of the most iconic homes in the world which were built by some millionaires, and the best thing about these homes is that they are untraceable. No satellite or a hot dog is able to find them out if the owner doesn't want it to. So if you got cash and you want to do something crazy, this is the video for you. Now let's find out about the most hidden 10 homes in the world that you won't believe even exist. Number 10. Norwegian side cabin. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a very close combination between man and wild, because man was evolved from the wild, so that is absolutely marvelous if someone goes ahead and creates harmony with the nature. This northern side cabin is one of those examples which will create your mind greenish in harmony. So number 10 contains a home that is built with the grass floors, grass roof, wooden walls, and most importantly a plus stone embedded in all the walls. You will pass right beside it if you don't know there is a home there, but there is, and it can contain up to 21 people. If you send a drone or a satellite, it cannot even find it out unless the owner wants to expose himself. Cool, right? Number 9. Burn conversion. Designers are creating something marvelous by each passing day. If you have a barn, there is nothing more obvious about it that this will contain something that is totally useless, like the old decor or anything. But the designers are going to make it great by rusty doors and rotten windows, so no one will even think about breaking it in. But there is a barn in Texas that is very different and unique. From outside, it looks like an abandoned building or an aircraft carrier building. But when you open the door, there is an entire new world inside it. This whole world contains sofas with luxurious porches and chandeliers with state-of-the-art facilities. This is basically looks like something from The Great Gatsby or a luxurious Manhattan mansion. No one will break into a barn because they will never think that there is something great going on inside. Cool, right? Number 8. Underground town. There is no comparison of this entire world with a complete underground town. An Australian man named Cooper Haley in 1915 thought with his son that the desert in Australia is too hot to live in. So what they thought is a whole awesome idea. What they did, they created a town totally underground that can contain 3,000 people at once. It is something vast under the stretches of a desert. Those who have no idea that what was going inside were mind blown by seeing the interior, because there was a bar, a swimming pool, and even a casino within this place. This looked like a heaven under the ground. Seems marvelous. Number 7. Desert living. Desert is no traditional place to live because water is the most essential thing in your life, and desert doesn't contain that. But in the Orange Canyons, there is an canyon that contains a cliff haven. Ladies and gentlemen, this contains a natural gully home that is a unique hideaway, and it contains each and every essential of your life. You can stay there for your holidays, and if you are a murder felon, you can go there for a hideaway. Number 6. Fallout shelters. There are underground cave homes that will protect you from a natural holocaust or even a nuclear holocaust. But it's a retreat for a common man's lifestyle. If you have a bunker, that is a complete new whole world. The bunker you are seeing on your screen is one of its kind. It's a state-of-the-art with control rooms, a lot of supplies to eat, cameras, and a spiral stair. It looks like a missile base and has all the essentials you need. A Bulletin Neva in Germany is even a bigger underground shelter for a nuclear holocaust situation. It's almost 209,000 square feet, built in a situation like Soviet Union attacks prevention or something like that. It contains apartments, swimming pools, gyms, bars, and even a helicopter pad. This looks like an entire city under the ground. Number 5. Narrowest house. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a house in Poland that contains the entrance of just 1900 centimeters. It seems like it's stuck between two narrow buildings that were designed by an architect whose name was Jacobich. His whole family got martyred in the Civil War. So this is basically a memorandum of that family, and he built it in the memory of his entire family. It seems like the building which is a constant memorandum of the peace and treaty which they never signed. But this house is going to make them memorized for the entire world. Number 4. Ground houses. This is obvious but still untraceable. If you see from far behind, you will see that it looks like a giant satellite dish or a bizarre army gadget. But deep down, it's a $4,000 a night stay hotel that is also called as a Mirage House. Why? Because it contains the swimming pools, a luxurious resort look, and rooms you can never imagine. It is one of the best places in the world to stay in a hideout. Looks amazing, right? Number 3. crazy cliff houses. If someone is afraid of the highest buildings or in a vertical position, this is not a place to go there for such kind of people. Gossip Battalion in Greece is one of those houses built on a definite cliff with a sense of modesty, because this house looks like a part of the cliff, but very well engineered that no shorts or jerks can break it down. And the most amazing thing is that no part of the house looks bizarre. The scenes in the house will take the breath of a visitor away. This is one of the bestest home with the best glass protection and views that will amaze you. Rainforest glass is on the head of this cliff houses, and there is another one that looks like this seems to be a king's hideout. This is a hideaway from the uncool world. There is another home that is attached to a cliff, and it seems like to be a part of a kangaroo's body. It contains a swimming pool and everything that you can even think of. Number 2. Jungle House. Now jungle is the blessed place who has nature's blessing with all the mighty important things a man can even think of. This is an ultimate hideout with poisonous snakes and animals that are so venomous that they can take your life within seconds. There's a house in the jungle of Amazon that is built so high that on the roof you can see even the tiniest details of Amazon. This is the best house in the jungle with a slight uplifting from the ground. And it contains all the best facilities in the world with every facility that you will be needing for a perfect lifestyle. It is covered by shrubs and shrubs, and no one can even think that someone from their community is living there. Number 1. Rooftop houses. There are giant buildings all around the world that contains empty places on roof. Now James thought of it and built one. This was the first house in Manhattan that was built on the rooftop with a lawn, a garden, and a complete set of lifestyle. A helicopter shows the garden and a lawn in the house, and after that, this was the talk of the town. While other friends of this particular man were busy getting out of the urban lifestyle, this man was enjoying the scene of his life from his balcony. China has the biggest population in the world, and it contains such houses. A lot of Chinese built malls and resorts on the top of buildings, but they got evicted due to lack of permission. There was a mention on Beijing Rooftop, and it was traced out in September 2010 when a satellite showed something real creepy. There was a mountainous structure on the top of a building. When they sent a drone to check it out, it was basically an oasis that was built upon the rooftop of a great mall. No idea who had such wild thought, but now you know it, that why the residents were complaining about the cracks in the walls. So, which of these buildings have inspired you a lot? Please mention in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, know it now, and press the bell icon for latest updates.